comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Can they outlast it? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Oh, burnout on both sides? How will they get out of this jam? Both sides need to decide. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Projectile to try and change the situation. Scrapping it out up close. Dawson serving up a sick burn with a sunburn KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good awareness on the crossfire. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Player one was kept on their toes all round, didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Smart play with the throw. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at it. Ooh, what a smart throw! What'll happen here? They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. KO! Player two played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player one, hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They need to hold out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Throws them. What's next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Takes a trip. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Drive rush to keep it going. Burnout activates. In a dire situation, they saw the chip KO on the table. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Medium kick. Opts for the free flow kick. Sunburn! I hope they pack some sunscreen. Player one had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start attacking. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player one will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. Knockdown and denies the jump, springs forward with the drive rush. Player picks a good spot to use the super. Lands the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Goes with the safe stuff with that tarp. Hits him with a stop and bop. Drive rush to keep it going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Burnout activates. Inferno to turn up the heat. Player one can't burns out. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
Clutch anti-air. Who's gonna take it?
Barely blocks the jump in. They're recovered.
Shoots their shot. Hit that with confidence.
No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Dawson
Player
wins.
2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.